Hey YouTube, it's Fred here from HilliansBricks and I hope you're well. So if you actually run a Bricklink or Brick Owl store, you may find this useful and you may want to stay tuned for what I'm about to tell you in terms of an update. So um, many of you who've been familiar with my channel will know that on a monthly basis I provide a lot of details in terms of the top 10 sets in terms of best value by Bricklink part out value, and we often talk about things Bricklink. Now in reality what I do is I do a lot of data crunching in the background, and um, all the analysis I do, it does take some time, but I have all that data available, and I do this for the UK, so based on British pounds, and I also do this from the US perspective. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to make this available to people who want to get some access. So I've set up a Patreon, so you can actually join the Patreon. It's not going to be for free, unfortunately, because this is the sort of data that does take a lot of work, and I would say it's only really recommended for people who use Bricklink or Brick Owl, because that's where it helps you making the right decisions in terms of your purchases, and I will actually also believe it will speed up some of your decisions in terms of purchases. So I'm going to share with you in a second what sort of information you can find on there. The fee will be about £5 a month, which works out around $7 or $8 a month to sign up. But yeah, what you will see is there's some PDFs I'm going to upload every month, and it will have like a detailed list, with the set number, the name, the RRP, part out value, and then different ratios what you got to hit. Then it will also have a consolidated list, like much shorter, which you can take to a store. It's a PDF, so you can save it on your phone and quickly browse through, set number, and then the target price, depending on whether you're looking for a ratio of 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1, or 3 to 1. So you can actually then see what's the target price I need to hit for it to be given that ratio. So it can quickly, when you see in a store lots of deals, you can quickly just look at the set number and see whether it's kind of meets that criteria or not. So I use that a lot. And another thing that I'm planning on putting on there is, I do the top 10 list. I will actually make a top 25 list in a sheet there as well, because there's lots of sets that just fall under the top 10 that might still be lucrative. So I will make that visible as well. I've only just started this, so not all the data is uploaded yet. I've got the UK detailed lists, and already I'm working on the US one, and then I'll be doing the top 25 as well. So that will be coming out all within the next week. So today is the 7th of July that I'm recording this. So by the time you might be watching this in the future, rest assured all this data will be there on a monthly basis. I will upload it. So we're tracking around 500 sets, well, more than 500 sets at the moment. And one thing we will also do is, people might notice that some sets numbers are missing. I'm going to create on our Discord channel a separate thread just for people to communicate, say, oh look, can you add this set, that set, and we're only going to be tracking active sets, right? Because we don't want to be tracking sets that if you retired many years ago. There are some sets on there still that have retired, and that's probably because I must have had someone in stock somewhere that I've tracked them, but over time, we will be cleansing it, because otherwise, if it's a too long a list of thousands and thousands, it'll take me forever to do it, because the work that it does for me, it takes every month I have to do this manual input. So the longer the list, the more work it takes. So we will making sure that it is manageable. So, and one thing you will also see is sometimes it shows a value of 0, and that usually means it's either a new set that's only launched. We've added on the list to track it, but there's no part out value yet associated with it, and therefore it shows a 0. It's because people, either the inventory is not there yet, or people haven't been buying some of the unique pieces that a set has. So sometimes you will see a value of 0. That just means that next month it might appear with a value, but it shows that we're already tracking it for the future. So let me just give you a quick sneak preview in terms of what the PDF documentation will look like. So and here I'm going to start with my detailed list. So what you can see, this is the detailed list, and it's just a PDF document. It's 19 pages long so far, and this is the UK version. I am going to create the same one for the US. I'm actually working on that right now, and it gives you the set number, what the name is, what the recommended retail price is, and it goes up in numerical order, so you can quickly find them as well. What the part out value is for July based on the last 6 months. And then what's the target price if you're looking for a ratio of 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1, and 3 to 1. So basically, if the price is below 199.58, it means you're going to hit the target of 2.0. If the price is below £133, it means the ratio is going to be 3-1. So that's kind of how this works in terms of the listing. I'm not going to run through all it, but you can see some of the sets that we're already tracking, and we'll update this every month. I do this analysis for my own benefit because I like to, make sure that the decisions I make are based on data. And this, I find this useful. I print out some of these documents when I see deals online. It quickly helps me to see, like, okay, that's going to be this. It prevents me of having to go to Bricklink every time to go and check it. Yeah, I do know that the part out value updates throughout the month, but as the fact I'm doing this every month, it's not going to be drastically off, right? So, and then the one thing that we're also do, so this is the detailed sheet. The other sheet I'm going to show you is based on just if you want to take a condensed list just with the number and the target price. Now we have 3 files of this. We have a 2.01, so the 2 times factor, the 2.5 factor, and the 3 factor. So I'm just going to show you the two times factor, and how that works is like this. So literally all you have is the set number and what's the target price for a 2 times. So we've also got this for 2.5 and 3, so different lists. So you can save this. This is only like 3 sheets long, so you can save this on your phone or print it out, take it into a store, and you quickly look for the number and you say, okay, 31200, to get the target of 2, it's £104. Do I find it cheaper or not to get that target? Or you might want to look for the 3 times target, and then you can see what price that will bring. So yeah, I find this very useful when you go in store and have to make quick decisions. And just to show, there's quite a long list of set numbers in there. But yeah, I'm going to put a link in the description of this video on how to find our Patreon. As I said, it's £5 a month, and we'll be providing this information every month. So it should help you make decisions, and as part of the overall running of a Bricklink store. I'm hoping that this becomes useful. We definitely find it useful for ourselves. It saves us a lot of time every time to look in like a store, because sometimes even when I go to the store, I have no Wi-Fi access, or there's no phone connection because I'm in the back of a store, and I'm like, hold on, what's the part out value for this one? So I just tend to now look on my phone, PDF, scroll through it, and it kind of still be able to make the right decisions. But yeah, hope you find this useful. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again with another update soon. That's it. Bye for now.